Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. Closing out the end of the season here, Delco. It's 4-1.
Walking in Memphis.
Walking my feet demo off a beer. Is that what this is at?
Yeah.
Is it really?
TPC Southwinds. The home of golf.
Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Sure is. Sure is. Nobody thinks of Graceland or Elvis or Ribs or blues music.
They think of the FedEx St. Jude.
Everyone thinks of the FedEx St. Jude's Cup. Is it a cup?
FedEx Cup. FedEx St. Jude is just the tournament.
Okay.
So
what do you win for this? Just a standard trophy?
You get in the top 30.
Okay.
Or top 50 for the BMW in Chicago.
Yep.
Then the top 30 for the FedEx Cup.
Got it.
Of course, Atlanta.
Yeah, of course. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. My hometown. Mm-hmm. My hometown.
Eastlake.
Yeah.
One of the worst golf courses in the country.
Terrible.
And we finish our season for some reason.
Terrible. No reason to play there. No reason to play there. If you would have said Country Club of the South, sure. Let's do that. But not there, friend. Not there.
But it's the playoffs, baby.
It is. And this is where dreams come true.
Well,
how many events are there?
Money's made.
How many events are left?
3.
Okay, so you've got to win all 3 to tie me.
I guess if you want to count the Scotty Scheffler.
Sure did, because I didn't pick him the rest of the fucking year, man. I go by streaky players. You know I do this.
He was the number 1 world player.
When's the last time I picked him? 4 months ago?
When he was number 1.
He's still number 1. He's still the guy right now. He's favored as the guy right now. It's 6.5 to 1. By the way, we're brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros will double your first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Scheffler is still the fucking guy this week. But obviously, we got to go back. Before we can go forward, we have to go back.
Sure.
Last week.
You want to rehash my pain from last week?
Well, both of us. We both did really fucking well, actually.
Billy Horschel had the lead going into the last day.
Billy Ho had the lead going the last day. Ended up, 5 behind by the end of it? 5 or 6?
He shot 2 or 3 over, yeah.
Okay. I checked out after the rain delay because my guys were out of it. But between our picks, because you would, Billy Ho, what did he finish at? 3, 4?
I don't know. But him and Adam Scott both finished top 10.
Oh, so yeah. And for mine, I had Jaeger. I had Jaeger bombs. And then the other guy were top 20. Like, we had 4 out of our 6 picks finished in the top 20. However, we're not allowed to bet on top 20s this year.
All Horschel had to do was shoot 2 under and go to a playoff.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Super easy course. I mean,
couldn't do it, dude.
Couldn't do it.
I like Billy Ho. That was a shame.
He's very, he's jittery. Like, when he's putting, super uncomfortable.
And you said after the rain delay, he looked even worse.
I checked out.
Okay, gotcha.
I was like, he has no chance. There's 4 holes left.
Got it.
And he was down 4.
I did pull up the video of the winner. God, I've already forgotten his name.
Lucas Glover.
Yeah, I know.
He got a massive break. He hit a cop cart.
Sure did. So
bounced off a cop cart.
I pulled up the highlight video today, and I will say this. I caught him crying with his kids and everything in the speech. Was
been doing
emotional.
it a long time. 20
I know,
years.
man, and it got me. Like, I welled up because the daughter was crying so much.
U.S. Open winner.
God, dude, it got me. It got for real. It got me, and I was like, good for this fucking guy.
Because now he doesn't have to play in these bullshit events.
No, dude, and he won because I immediately this morning afterwards I looked at how much he won. So he won $1.4 million too. Mm-hmm. So not only does he have to play in those bullshit events, but like. That's
It's a good career, though.
It's a great career.
He's made over $30 million in 20 years.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Won a major. I think that was his 5th win.
That's
ever.
really all you could ask for, right? As a professional.
If he could putt, though, man, he would have been up there.
Yeah,
because like he's a all-time flusher of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Great iron player, decent off the tee, but he just can't putt, and he's got that long putter now.
I hate that thing. I hate it. It's hard to root for people like that.
It is.
That's why there was a guy on this week's list, Fitzpatrick. I don't like leaving the stick in the fucking grounds for putts. That's bullshit. That should be illegal.
Well, you can't anchor anymore.
Yeah,
but Lucas Glover, make no mistake about it, he kept it very far away from his body.
He did, but it's still so ugly to watch.
It is.
That it's hard to root for. The kids got me though. The kid video at the end got me.
He had to win to get in.
Yeah, he did.
And now he's in the playoffs.
Now he's in, and guess who's out because of it?
Justin Thomas.
Sure is.
Yeah.
And that's why going back to, I think a few weeks ago with the British Open, when you were like, it's 28-1 on Justin Thomas, I was like, he's played terrible all year.
Made a good run at it.
Tried.
Had that hook shot out of the woods, and then
he hit the stick on 18.
He did. He almost chipped it in. If he chips that in, if that goes in, he's in the playoffs.
He's in the playoffs, yeah. Instead, he's the only guy out of all of his buddies from the Netflix series who's not playing in this shit. And it's weird, man. It's weird to see.
I hope he doesn't make the Ryder Cup team. He'll probably make the Ryder Cup team just because of his past performances.
Fuck yeah.
Because he is a really good Ryder Cup player, but I don't know. If there's
He's
ever
not
a year,
played great golf
if
this
there's
year.
ever a year to sit him out, it's this year.
He needs to go back to being chunky, dude. Just my opinions. But this week, we're in Memphis, St. Jude's, mybookie.com. All the odds we will read here will be off of mybookie.com. Who do you got this week?
All right, so we're going with guys I want to root for. We're just going back to that strategy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, you're down by 3. I understand.
Value, well, down by 2, really. Scotty doesn't really count.
3, but sure.
Really 2. Scotty won 2 of your events. You can't pick the world number 1 and kind of flaunt that. And be
Bro,
like,
he's
you
still,
can't really be
he
like
hasn't
proud
won.
that you picked the favorite.
When was the last tournament he's won?
He won 3 or 4 times this year. It's
6 months ago. What if I said that to you? 6 months ago was the last time.
And that's when you picked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's shit ever since.
He hasn't been shit. He's been top 5 like every tournament he plays.
That's not number 1, is it?
No, but he's got the yips right now with the putter.
Who will win Golfer of the Year
This year?
Mm-hmm. Tough one, right?
Probably Rahm. Rahm has a major and he won 4 times.
You know the weird thing, dude,
times.
is you could make a strong argument for Brooks Koepka just for his major play, but
You could.
obviously you don't.
But the PGA Tour is not going to hand
No,
Brooks
I know.
Koepka.
I know it's probably gonna be Rahm.
Just by default, they can't.
Yeah,
it'll be Rahm.
I think so too.
Although, if somebody in the playoffs makes
Gets hot.
if like Harman just like goes off right now
Mm-hmm.
after winning the major, who knows?
Yeah,
but we're going Max.
you're going back to Homa.
I think Max is due.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Max here. I believe 36-1. We're also going with another 36-1 player.
Okay.
One of my guys.
Don't say Cam Young.
I've lost so much money on him,
Don't
but
say Cam Young.
I want to be there when he wins. I want to be there when he wins. 36-1. I'll take that value. Cam Young, Max Homa, and we're gonna finish it out with another guy that won me the Wyndham last year. 46-1. Tom Kim.
Tom Kim. All right. Why is Tom Kim 46-1?
It's a big boy event.
It is, but that's deep odds for Tom Kim.
I know. That's just how this is, man. There's only 70 guys on.
For sure, which is
the
why I
roster
enjoy
this week.
watching it like this. But gambling-wise, it gets harder because you start to get into strokes later on, as the last couple tournaments come into play and all that shit. But Cam Young,
Mm-hmm.
lighting money on fire. I will not
I'm
do
going to
it.
be there. I'm going to be there when it happens. He's obviously wearing my MLB jersey right now for the Phillies.
Yep.
He's one of the few players sponsored by the MLB.
No shit.
You've never noticed the Cam Young fucking MLB logo?
I didn't know. Yeah, that's funny. No, I haven't noticed it. Good for him.
It sticks out.
I thought they had just bought off players for maybe a couple events here and there, not for a whole season.
No, he's had it for, I think, his entire career.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were doing that. Okay.
And then we're going first round leader, Sepp Straka.
Striking these beats.
Finished here, he lost in a playoff to Will Zalatoris last year. Loves this course, plays well on this course. Has been a really hot player.
He won, 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Yeah, he won the John Deere.
Sure
did.
did.
When he gets that putter going, I think he can go low for one round. First round leader, Sepp Straka.
I think I wish we could bet
I think
top
it was
20s.
like 49-1, maybe 46-1.
He might be a top 10 guy
graphic.
this week. For sure. So with this one, here's why it gets hard for me with the FedEx shit. When it doesn't really matter, that's when the people start winning who should have won other shit. Like, you look at Rory in this. I'm not betting Rory because it's too high of odds. It's 9-1 or 9.5-1 on my bookie right now. Rory ends up doing well in this shit, dude, at the end of the season every year because
He's a
it doesn't
moneymaker, yeah.
mean anything. It's not a major, and it's not that mental thing of a major. So, like, I could see him fucking cleaning house at the end of the year. I'm not going to bet on him this week, but I could see him making another run like he did last year.
Won the
Just
FedEx
because,
Cup last
yeah,
year.
dude, because it
My
doesn't
guy.
matter. Like, it's not a major, so he'll be great. But I'm going to go with another guy who chokes in these fucking big events.
Patrick Cantlay.
No, Victor Hovland, dude. Chokes in the majors, can't win the fucking majors.
Did not choke. If anything, he elevated his floor this year.
He
played
not
such good golf
won
this year in the
a
majors.
fucking major, dude.
he's
How many
going
top
to.
fives does he have?
It all started this year. Before it, like the kind of book on him before this year was he never even shows up to majors. This year, he at least top 10, top 20 majors.
I think he's had 8 top 5 finishes.
He's
in majors.
raised his floor. He's going to win a major next year. I'll call it right now. Like Hovland's going to win a major. The only reason
you picked him a bunch this year too.
The only reason he won the Memorial, but the only reason he didn't win PGA or was like in a playoff with Brooks was because he had that weird like lie in the bunker.
Sure.
Where it got embedded. It was just bad luck.
Look,
Bad rub of the green.
I think a guy like this, because he is great. Every facet of his game is great. And because it doesn't...
He has a tragic flaw, which is why I love him. He's my favorite golfer in the world.
What's his flaw?
His short game. Like, around the greens, his chipping is notoriously bad. And that's just like if you're an elite player in any sport and you have like such a crippling weakness, I gravitate towards that. I love that.
I think this is a week a guy like this where it's like he didn't win a major. He probably wins something like this because the pressure's not there. Same with Rory. I'm not picking Rory. I'm going to take Victor Hovland at 20-1. And then a guy you talked about at the top, dude, Brian Harman, 42-1. Watching that British Open and watching the interview afterwards and how pissed off he was just about his whole life. First of all, he's played well all year. I picked him about 3 weeks before he won the British Open to win another tournament, which he didn't win. I think now that that's unlocked, he might just say fuck you and go scorched earth and end up winning this goddamn thing. He might end up winning the whole thing like you were talking about.
He could. He's already on the Ryder Cup team, so it's not like he's playing for that. I think you got to kind of go after the guys that are playing for a spot. That's why. I mean, they've already pretty much said Max is going to be on the team. Cam's pretty much going to be on the team, but like if they with a win, that kind of solidifies it.
Mm-hmm. So I've got those 2 guys there. Those are my top 2 guys, and then God, I've been going back and forth in this fucking pick, dude. It's because the Rory thing fucked me up because I think Rory's probably going to win. I think he's probably going to win this goddamn thing.
Probably.
But we'll
or Scotty.
See, yeah,
Scotty's like
dude.
6-1.
I'm going to go back to the well here. I'm going to go JT Poston again. The postman rings twice, and I'm going to do it twice. This is, 2 out of the last 3 weeks I've picked this guy?
It's a wasted pick. JT Poston's not winning this.
I think he could win.
I
think he can win this fucking thing, dude. It's 64-1, and I'm going with it. Gut pick on this one, dude. I think he could win it. So we'll see. A lot of people are picking Jon Rahm out there. What's his fucking sitch? Do you know?
Had a pretty good season, won the Masters.
But then he disappeared after that.
That's good enough for a year.
It is.
Like you won the Masters, you won 3 times before that.
But for the guy that is so like Jon Rahm's coming in second here at 9-1. He hasn't won in I think since the Masters, right?
Yeah, but he's starting to play a little better.
Masters was in April, dude.
I mean, he played well at the British
4
Open.
months. He played okay. He had one good round late, but couldn't string it all together. And I just can't figure him out. And the reason why is something you said a long time ago on a show where there was a 3 or 4 tournament stretch where he was just trying a new swing and didn't tell anybody.
New drivers, new putter, new stuff. Like Scotty's trying a new putter this week. We'll see how that goes.
So shit like that scares the life out of me. Mm-hmm. So I can't pick a guy like that either. But we'll find out. Scheffler and these guys haven't played in a few weeks either, so who knows? I think a guy like JT or somebody weird could pop in there and win this. But yeah, I'm going to ride with Harman, Victor Hovland, and JT Poston.
Okay.
First round leader, Tommy Fleetwood. I'm going to go back to it, all right?
Okay.
Tommy Fleetwood, I'm going back to the well. The 1 week I don't pick that guy because I don't like him anymore. He was the first round leader of the British Open, and it fucked me. It absolutely fucked me. I'm going back to you, Tommy Fleetwood. Don't fuck me this time,
I like
okay?
Tommy lad.
I hate him.
Tommy's awesome.
I hate him, but I'm picking him anyways, dude. I first round, he's always good for the first round. That'll fall apart on the weekend, so fuck it.
We're going Max Homa.
Mm-hmm.
We're going Cam Young. We're going young Tom Kim.
And then Sepp Strachan these beats is your first round leader.
First round leader,
yeah. And I got Harman, Poston, and Hovland here. First round leader, Tommy Fleetwood. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go to mybookie.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros to double your first deposits and bet with us or against us. 3 more events left on the season. That's all there is, kids. We appreciate you joining us For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. This is Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.